Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Racha HaKodash, the Bonner Semite Apostles, the Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the hopeful members, the elect, the Bacharium, the House of David, that has been preordained, predestined to get delivered in these last times, and to be the ruling governing body of the nation, Yasha Allah. This is your brother Partham, coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Ashai. I want to get into what's been happening this week with these banks folding, all right, bank runs, these just the financial system collapsing in America, all right, and these elites, hey, they're getting ready to collapse their whole system soon, all right. That Federal Reserve note, that dollar is about to collapse very soon because he wants to build up a new system, the NWO, all right, via the MOTB, establish that as a new currency, digital currency. You're seeing that more on the rise, CBDC. So he has to do away with this system and bring in the new, okay? And that's what he's doing strategically, all right? Esau Edom, all right? He's doing this very cunningly, all right? So I'm gonna play a few of these videos from Dabu, all right? He's gonna go in on these. Actually, if you notice, these past 3 videos have been on these banks. So this is very big. All right, people have again, their money has been, has been taken away from them from some banks like U.S. Bank. All right, that happened like maybe a month ago. They had no money in their account. So hey, this is gonna cause a whole lot of protests and people just, rising up. So without further ado, I'm gonna play these and I'm gonna get some scriptures.
This is Dabu 7. A heads up for folks out there that may have a lot of money sitting in one of these major banks, as we're seeing multiple banks start to collapse. And really, it begins here, as this is now the 3rd bank in the past week that has shuttered. This whole thing today, seeing Signature Bank, one of the 2 big U.S. destinations for crypto companies, being closed by New York regulators. They're saying that everyone's going to get their money come Monday morning. But this is the 3rd major bank that has fallen in the space of a week. It's got people spooked. And this joint announcement that depositors will be protected above $250,000, because that's what the FDIC guarantees. This is to reassure customers that their money's going to be there and it won't be frozen. Now, Signature had $88 billion in deposits as of December 31st, 2022. It is a major bank. It is one of the major banks widely used in cryptocurrency. Like Silvergate, which collapsed on March 8th, Signature had a network that let crypto companies transfer dollars in real time. But with both crypto banks gone, this is going to make things kind of tricky for people to get back into dollars in crypto. And I just don't think most over there even see it. They're getting buffaloed by some of these headlines, but the proof is in the pudding here. Major banks have just collapsed, and I do not trust the government on their word of backing any and all of this at all, because it seems to me like some kind of probe is definitely going to be launched into these, and this very well could be attached to them saying that they're going to try to dismantle all this, because all in all, in the end, for them to push a CBDC, which strips all your freedom and privacy, they're going to have to do away with the rest of crypto as you know it. This has been what they've done in all the other countries, and we've seen this step by step. We also have word that gold and silver spiking. Some of the people that I follow over on Twitter tweeting out that they've never seen so many people buying gold and silver both on a Saturday ever, as long as they've been keeping track. I tweeted that information out. And also, if you're trying to go get fractional silver or gold, this reminds me of right when the scamdemic started to pop off. People were trying to get this and it sold out. And unfortunately, it's sold out at Ampex or APMEX. But if you in the regular price is $157 that you see right here, if you're lucky and you can find one of the places still carrying it, that's around the price it should be. But if you go over to JM Bullion, you can see right here for that same 100-gram sleeve, Valcambi bar, almost $100 more. That's right. We've warned about this for a long time. I'm glad some of you out there listened. It seems that things are going to continue down this path. It seems a little strategic to me.
Oh yeah, very.
I'm going to break this down further on the live streams. Make sure to join me Monday and Friday night.
Very strategic. This is Esau we are talking about. This man is a cunning hunter. And reading the comments, at least these people know. The rest of these other citizens in America, even our own people, man, these niggas, they don't even know what's going on. You tell them, you ask them, do you know about these bank runs and certain banks folding and people losing money? They don't know about that unless, they lost some money, all right? They actually deal with these banks. But at least people in these comments actually know just by reading them, okay? It's all done by design. One person put getting ready for the CBDC. This will be the push for a digital currency, right? It's all being done by design. You see, Problem, Reaction, Solution by Tanya Joy. Right, and what's the solution? The MOTB. Esau wants to push that tracking device. I'm going to start saying that from now on. All right, tracking device. Okay? Implants it in you. Okay? He wants to put a tracking device and plants it in you. But he's doing it gradually. Revelation, the 13th chapter. All right? He's going to cause all, both small or great, rich and poor, everyone, to take that tracking device and plant it in them. You see? But he has to do it in baby steps. But he's been doing it in baby steps, all right? Credit card, for example, that was a baby step. That came in, the 1970s, around that time era, okay? So this man is on the verge of bringing this in. Hey, the brother, the beloved, Zaquan, Amawan Gabar, from the New York City GMS branch, did a video. It was in China, and you had these like certain like machines that would scan your face. They would do face scannings. All right. If you wanted like a snack, if you had to get through somewhere, 15-minute cities, that's what they're called. All right. If you had to travel somewhere, you had to go through something, they'll face scan you. In China, they damn near don't, deal with paper money at all. All right. They deal with all like on their cell phone right here. The device I'm using this on. I'm making this video. Okay. I'm using it on my cell phone. They all deal with their cell phones. They'll look at you like a real old person if you do use paper money, because I go on Twitch and I watch this. She could be Jake, who knows? But she's a streamer. She's from China. And I was watching her stream. All right, she was at a restaurant, and I noticed that it was like an open, like outside restaurant, and I noticed everyone was using their phones just to pay. Actually, the menu was on the phone. You had to, scan the bar, like the barcode. The menu was on the phone, and then you got to pay with your phone, and everyone was doing it. It's normal out there. All right, there's certain apps you have to have just to do that. Actually, it's very normal. So China, very, very well. All right, speaking as a man, okay, I don't know. But very well could be the first, one of the first countries to push this tracking device, all right, to actually establish it in that country, and it will be mandatory, all right. It's very plausible. So let's go to the next video. All right.
Get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit. Install the Chime app today and get started.
How can you go from a Christian making 6 figures a year to a kingdom builder making 6 figures a month?
God, shut up.
This is Dabu7, an update to the banking chaos that continues to unravel. As today, we're seeing small banks crashing left and right. And as the trade began this morning on the markets, all types of different companies were halted. You can see here the symbols for all of those on the New York Stock Exchange being halted, one after another, dozens and dozens and dozens of them going into this mode. And if we look here at even the updated ticker over here on the NASDAQ, you can see some of them like Western Alliance Bank, First Republic Bank. They have just gone down here recently, and there's no resumption time. So they're still down. And a whole huge list of other banks. And you can see First Republic Bank went down, came back up, and now is down again. And this continues to happen as Joe Biden tries to come out and tell everybody everything is just fine and walks off stage without taking a single question. We also have individuals waiting in long lines, people rushing to banks this morning trying to get what money they can out. And we have others furious because they're finding out that their credit has been cut. Shout outs to Mally Mo and others out there. Had quite a few people emailing me and even hitting me up in the Twitter feeds saying the same thing, that they have had their available credit cut from like $4,000 down to like less than $1,000. And this is many people saying this. Just so happens all of those were complaining about JP Morgan Chase. All of them. So this is a crazy situation, to say the least, but one we've warned about for the better part of a decade, that this day was going to come. You better have a plan. You better have a place to hedge your bets, gold, silver, other things you can barter with. And people hitting the gold and silver hard, the guys that track the gold and silver are saying that they've never seen such a spike, a buying spike over the weekend as they've seen this past weekend. So some of the places have already sold out of fractional silver and gold. If you can find it, make moves. Join me on the live stream Monday and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern.
All right. Salakia. Whew. So, again, reading the comments, okay, Zuma1 said this has to happen to bring in the digital system. Yes. Okay. The CBDC, and that's going to incorporate the MOTB very soon after that. Okay. It's going to start off, they might give us a card. You might have to deal with your phone, but then eventually it will be that tracking device. All right. It will be that. You see, this is what happens when people fall asleep. Salakia. It says, I skipped one. All pre-designed and planned. Yes. This is what happens when people fall asleep and refuse to see what is going on right in front of them. And it is all pre-designed and all planned. All right. The World Economic Forum is telling you this. The Great Reset, social credit system, a basic universal income. All right. Look into all these, they're telling you. Okay. Carbon tracking. All right. Carbon tracking. They want to track everything, man, from the food you buy to, how much you travel, where you travel to. They want to track everything. It says this is what happens when people fall asleep and refuse to see what is going on right in front of them. Willful ignorance is very costly and deadly. Right. So let's play. Well, that was it. I'll just play these two videos because I haven't seen this one actually, the newest one he uploaded. But now let's get scriptures. Okay. First scripture I want to get is Habakkuk 2 verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, Esau Edom? Because this man has raped and robbed the whole earth, all right? Taking what is not his, okay? Especially towards the Israelites, our heritage, our land, every other people's lands, okay? All the gold, all the silver. This man literally has all the gold and silver. I mean, obviously not all of it, but a big fraction of it, okay? In these underground bunkers and say where the hell he has it stored up. He just has it just sitting there chilling, all the relics, all right, of our heritage. This man has it. You see? It says, how long and to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. That word thick clay in the Hebrew, in this verse, abatyet, all right, means debt. This man is in debt. So what would all these bank runs, these banks folding, certain banks folding, all right, this will cause a financial collapse, economic collapse, you see? And this is all pre-designed. This is not a coincidence. No, this will cause an economic collapse, okay? This is all being done pre-designed. 2020, all right? With, everything quarantine and a lot of business establishments, running slower than usual, okay? That caused a major decline in the worldwide economy alone. Mom and pop stores just gone, okay? Some never opened up again. They never opened back up. All right. So this is going to cause these bank runs, these banks folding. It's going to hurt the economy even more. And we're already in debt. All right. So very well this year, man, Lord willing. I'm not saying it's going to happen. All right. We'll have to watch and see. But this is definitely, this economy is taking a blow from this. All right. But Lord willing, this place crumbles. All right. Lord willing, this financial system collapses, but we'll have to wait and see. But it's definitely taking a hit. All right. It's definitely taking a hit. I'll say that. Okay. Just like in 2008, the recession and all that, that happened. All right. So we're definitely in a recession right now. Okay. Or we're heading towards that. Okay. Get one last scripture. I really didn't have that much, to be honest. 2 Corinthians 2, verse 11. And it reads, see how long we've been going? Yeah, I'll end it off here. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we know that this man is all pre-designed, where it's leading to, all right? The MOTB, a tracking device. We all, when I say all, the brothers, the Akim, in this truth, is knowledge. We know where this is leading to. Okay? So, hey man, just subscribe to Dabu7. All right, he does bring out good videos. Okay. Other videos are other YouTube channels I really can't think of. Call for an Uprising, a very good one. I'm saying this, for Akim that may be new, or brothers that, they don't really have that much, you probably don't, trying to find the words to say, Salaki, just watch, man, just, be a watchman, all right? You probably don't know a lot of channels out there, but Dabu 7 is a good one. Call for an Uprising is another good one, all right? I used to watch another channel, I forgot the name, but, just be a watchman, okay? Watch, and then you can go on his other channel. And I'm saying this for a reason, okay? Because brothers, you should be, if not every day, just be consistent. Look at the news, all right? The scriptures say to be a watchman. Look what's going on around us. All right, but go on these lives that he does every other week, Dabu 7, all right? Really watch, Just want to put that out there, Because you don't, again, we're supposed to be watchmen. You want to find out the last minute of what the hell's going on, all right? That means you're lacking in your job as being a watchman. So, with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachah HaKodash. Double honors to my apostles, a great millstone, and peace and salutation to the hopeful members, the elect. Shalom.